thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me in this great studio of yours.
Also, thanks Mats for joining us again. Let's talk about your tennis so far. Pretty smooth ride towards the semifinals without any hiccups. Must be pretty pumped with your form.
Yes, I mean I dropped one set in my third round. Aside that was straight sets wins, and I've had some tough draws. I had some tough matches against great opponents, and I've managed to play really good tennis when it mattered, especially yesterday against Milos, who is serving extremely well. He's one of the biggest servers that we have in sport, and doesn't matter on which surface you play on against such an efficient and powerful server. It's very difficult to have many opportunities on the return game. So when they are presented, you better use them. So I mean, when it mattered the most into tie-break in the second, I held my composure. I managed to serve efficiently and read his serve in some important points, and I'm really glad that I managed to get the work done in straight.
I was talking to you in Rome. You said this year your approach, here to come to the French Open is going to be a lot more relaxed. You had a very relaxing moment on the court in that first match, I think, with the ball kick.
Yeah.
You were sitting down with him on the change of ends. Well, I think it was raining.
Yes.
You had a nice conversation with him.
Yeah, well, at earlier rounds it's still a little bit less tense, I guess, and so you have maybe a little bit more freedom to do such things. I've never have done this particular
I bet. Not with
event,
juice and water.
but it was great. It was spontaneous, and he handled the crowd, the pressure of that moment very well, I have to say. Because he didn't expect that to happen. I didn't expect that to happen. I saw that the rain delay is there, and we're gonna sit and wait for a while. So why not have a little chat, make a new friend, and talk a little bit, yeah.
Very nice. He obviously made the kid's life, I would think.
Yeah.
Next up, Ernest Gulbis. He's playing the best tennis of his career. He's got a massive serve.
Yeah.
He's got one of the best two-handed backhands in the game, and he's got a forehand that's very potent, but different. What is your take on his improvement and specific tactics? I know you're not going to tell us everything.
Yeah, well, the preparations for the match, I'm not going to tell you, but about his game, I think you described it well. He has a big serve, and he can serve at every corner equally well and efficiently well. I think he always had talent. He always had a potential. He could, he always had this presence on the court, this confidence about him. He didn't fear anybody, but mentally it never got together for him. He never felt like he could win against the top guys, or because he didn't feel like he was committing enough on the practices, and then he didn't have results. But professionally, he changed. He's more dedicated now. He knows what he wants on the court, off the court. He has a good team of people around him, and the results are there. I mean, he's playing probably the tennis of his life, winning against Roger and then Thomas Berdych in a matter of a couple of days is a great result for him. And semifinals of Roland Garros, he has nothing to lose. So it's going to be a huge challenge for both of us.
Novak, before we're going to let you go, things are going very well on the court for you, but also off the court. Obviously, you got engaged, I think.
Yes.
You're becoming a dad, so very exciting times for you.
Yes,
last time for you to be here without the baby as well, so you might as well make the most out of it, right?
I don't know what you mean by that.
Yeah, exactly.
You mean, okay.
You're going to be pushing the pram next year.
Yes, I understand. Well, you know the feeling.
I do.
But I am looking forward to that. You cannot even imagine. I mean, it brings me so much joy, just the fact to see my fiance's stomach growing. It's incredible. It's a blessing, and we are both slowly starting. She says that she felt a few days ago something. So I think she's already now at the between fifth and sixth month. So she's always started to feel and can notice the stomach, and so we're talking to the baby already, because the baby now can hear voices and so forth. And it's very interesting. It's a totally new dimension of life that we're both entering, and we are very happy about it.
Certainly something to look forward to. You're a very experienced father as well.
Yes, no, they do take a bit of your brain out. You know that, yes.
Out of the mother's brain especially.
We'll talk about that part when the baby comes.